Folks, the Fragrant Lawyer here. I'm a lawyer by profession, but a fragrance aficionado by passion. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting house, and that is Maison D'abba. In terms of translation, we know Maison is a French word for house. Abba is a Greek word for father. So this is really sort of the father's house. The founder of this house, I think he's very Christian. He has got really deep spiritual values. And I think he tries to get the fragrances to sort of represent some component of that. Now, they're not talking about being incensey, but there's some component of coziness that you might find in terms of spirituality that you'll find with these fragrances. I believe the house actually is based out of Texas. However, the perfumers are in the UAE, and they say they source a lot of their ingredients from France. Okay, so you've got really sort of an international feel to their fragrances. They don't advertise a lot. And which is very interesting. It's sort of that small type of house where they just have a few fragrances out right now. They sent me two fragrances. They sent me Silent Night and they sent me Sovereign. I'm not getting paid to do this review, and nor do I have any sort of code to try to sell you this. If you want to try them, you like it, you go to their website. I believe they do discount these fragrances. They're in the range of, I think, the $200 type of range, and they may discount, and you could purchase directly from their website. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to show you these two fragrances, and we're going to chat about them. All right, the first fragrance I'm going to talk about is Silent Night. And night would spell with a K-N. I-G-H-T. So it's not the Silent Night of the birth of Jesus, etc. Although maybe, you know, with this founder, that might have been influencing his mindset when he named this fragrance. I'll open the box. So the box, great presentation. Check out this bottle. It is solidly made. There's really a nice emblem of the fragrance house on the front of that bottle. It's very solid. They put a lot of money in their packaging, certainly, and their bottling as well. On the back, Maison D'abba, evoke unique opulence. So let's spray this. This is a very cozy, pleasing fragrance. This fragrance, in my opinion, because I've worn this, is one that is just great for the fall and the winter. Okay. Probably a daytime fragrance. When the colder weather's there, it's kind of cozy. The stated notes, the top notes are bergamot, black pepper, and liqueur. It has a sweetness to it. I can get the liqueur in this. The middle note is carrot seed, plum, and jasmine. So, you know, whenever you have plum in a fragrance, that sometimes will dominate, and I'm getting the plum already. The dry down is really where that hug or that coziness comes in on this fragrance with amber, vetiver, incense. So there's a bit of incense, but I don't get that a lot, and I've worn this a number of times, and cedarwood. I'm going to spray the air because I want to get this again. This is it reminds me of other fragrances, and I just cannot put my, maybe L'Homme de Nuit from Yves Saint Laurent, something similar to that. It is well made, and it's not high priced. Okay, it is not, in my opinion, a very unique fragrance. It is just a good fragrance, very cozy fragrance, very pleasing. And with that similarities of de la Nuit from Yves Saint Laurent, I think I'm seeing that here. You're going to get compliments with this. My wife has asked me when I put it on, what are you wearing? It's very nice. Projection, right off the bat, you might have 6 feet, 5-6 feet with you with projection. It is long lasting, and I'm not sure if it's the carrot seed that's sort of making it smooth and sort of pushing it out there for long lasting, but it is not something that's going to last you 10-12 hours. After 4 or 5 hours, it will be a relatively skin scent. It just, for the price, it is really good quality. It is very pleasing. I think it's a great daytime, winter, or fall fragrance. You could wear it in the evening too, just spray that, put an extra couple of sprays on, and I think you'll get compliments with this. My rating on Silent Night, I give it a good 8.5. I think it's a solid 8.5. It's not offensive, it's not groundbreaking for sure, but it is a very nice, pleasing fragrance that's going to make you feel very cozy. It's going to get people to want to hug you. So this is the one of them that they sent to me, and I have a thumbs up view of this fragrance, and this is Silent Night. Let's move on to the next one. The second fragrance they sent to me is called Sovereign. And they talk about, again, indulging sort of in an ethereal olfactory journey, really perfume, artistry, and exotic essence. And it is a bit of an exotic fragrance, Sovereign. And I'm going to open that bottle and I'm going to show it to you. To me, I like them both equally, but I think this one is certainly more masculine. They're supposed to be unisex fragrances, and I think I can see that. This one, Sovereign, I find a little bit more masculine. I think it's because of the sort of the rum and the tobacco that are in here. But let's take a look. The box obviously is magnificent. Let's take a look at the bottle and let's try it out. Again, a solid bottle, good looking, good quality, Maison D'abba. This is Sovereign. Let's spray it. This is very crisp, very manly. This is a clean, sexy, manly fragrance, in my opinion. It is very good for the evening. So, the stated notes are coconut, rum, peach, mandarin orange, and agarwood or oud. I'm not getting a lot of coconut here. I'm getting the mandarin orange and I'm getting a bit of oud right off the bat. The heart notes here are warm. You've got tobacco, tonka bean, gardenia, jasmine, ambergris, and orris. I'm already getting some tonka bean and the tobacco in this. It's a nice, pleasing tobacco. It's not a sweet tobacco, okay? Not that sweet tobaccos are not pleasing, but it's more of a, I would say, a cleaner tobacco. The base notes are woody, and you've got Chinese cedar, you've got vanilla, sandalwood, and lavender. I like this fragrance a lot. Yes, it is a bit more unique than Silent Night, but I also think this is definitely more geared for men. I don't think women would likely wear this, but you might. And I think because of the sort of the tobacco punch that you get with this, it is a bit less versatile than Silent Night. Silent Night is not groundbreaking, it's just very nice and pleasing. This one here is going to be a nighttime fragrance that I think you're gonna absolutely enjoy. Again, it is not a very groundbreaking, unique nighttime, sensuous, sexy thing. It's just a good, clean nighttime fragrance that is going to get people to want to come close to you and to hug you. I find with Sovereign, even though it starts out with a nice punch there, it doesn't last as long as Silent Night. I don't know why, but that is the case. It might be, you know, the plum in the Silent Night that it keeps it going. This here will, you know, go out about 8 feet for probably 2 hours, get closer to you up to 6 hours, and then become a skin scent after 6 hours. And that may be a disappointment to some who want to have a long night. Take a little spritzer of it, spray it a little extra, and, you know, because the top notes are actually very, very, very nice. So I think, you know, a little extra spray or two of this, if you're wearing it in the evening, would be very nice. Rating on this, I probably give this an 8. Longevity is a little bit of an issue for me. And the tobacco, that type of punch that you're getting with that, with the orange, the oud, the tobacco, it is maybe not for everybody, okay, in terms of everybody want to wear this. But I think the opening, I like probably greater than Silent Night, but the overall, you know, everything else about it, the long lasting, how it smells on the dry down in the mid, I'm slightly leaning towards Silent Night because I think I would have more use of it. But again, I think this is a nice winter and fall evening fragrance for men. Sovereign, again, you know, I think it's in the $200 range, and you know, get it off their website if that's probably the way to get it. I found shipping was very straightforward. It gets to you. There wasn't an issue with shipping. So folks, there you have it. My initial thoughts on really the two probably most popular fragrances from the house of Maison D'abba, Sovereign and Silent Night. Two solid releases, not crazy groundbreaking releases, but very good, very affordable, and I think they'll both be compliment getters. I hope you enjoyed this video on this, I think it's a new house, Maison D'abba, and they're two really top selling fragrances. So I'm the Fragrant Lawyer. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and please follow our other channels on Instagram and TikTok as well. They're doing fantastic. Take care of yourself, folks. The Fragrant Lawyer, out.